Ferda Rosnova is given a choice that barely feels like a choice. His family has arranged his engagement to the Grand Duchess. Refuse. And he will be thrown out of the Rosnova family. Accept. And he believes he is being sent straight to his death. For most people, leaving would be easy. But Ferda has spent his entire life desperate to be acknowledged by the family that treats him like an embarrassment. He is the frail third son of the Rosnovas, born with a weak body and constantly looked down on. He even begins training as a knight, hoping that if he works hard enough, his father might finally recognize him. It changes nothing. His father's attention disappears completely, and eventually Ferda leaves the family behind. That is when everything changes. At 18, Ferda awakens as a mage. Every mage draws power from the mana inside them, but Ferda's mana manifests as a strange red circle, twisted by years of anger and hatred, and all that resentment finally explodes. Ferda returns to the Rosnova estate and starts destroying everything connected to the family that rejected him. Servants die, his brothers fall, even the powerful fighters protecting the estate cannot stop him. Ferda survives, grows stronger, and eventually reaches the highest realm a human mage can attain. But it still isn't enough. If he wants to break beyond humanity and reach the ninth circle, he needs overwhelming power. And he discovers one possible answer: the heart of a dragon. His target is the Crimson Dragon, Grand Duchess Valdrova. Ferda tracks her down and challenges her, despite knowing exactly how absurd fighting a dragon should be. Valdrova quickly realizes he is no ordinary human. Ferda, however, has no intention of backing down. He blames dragons and their overwhelming power for the suffering that follows them, while Valdrova herself admits she is known as a tyrant. The battle begins. Magic collides with dragonfire as Ferda pushes himself beyond his limits. Valdrova is wounded, but Ferda is taking damage too. Still, he only needs one thing: her heart. When he finally gets his chance, Valdrova realizes exactly what Ferda is trying to do. That heart is his one opportunity to reach the ninth circle. He refuses to let it be destroyed. But then Valdrova does something he never expects. She gives it to him. The dragon, who should be desperately fighting for her life, almost seems relieved, because Valdrova has spent years hating herself. She hates the violent blood running through her veins, the urge to rage and destroy, and the fear her existence creates in everyone around her. If she dies, she believes everyone else's problems disappear with her. So the heart Ferda desperately wanted is willingly placed into his hands. And he takes it. The essence of a dragon that has lived for centuries pours into Ferda's body. His power explodes. Ferda finally surpasses humanity and becomes a demigod. But instead of feeling victorious, something goes wrong. Valdrova's memories and emotions begin flooding into him. For the first time, Ferda understands the woman behind the dragon he killed, and the hatred that consumed his entire life suddenly feels incredibly small. Ferda realizes that beneath all his obsession with power, revenge, and recognition, what he actually wanted was painfully simple: a family peaceful life. Nothing more. Then a spell activates. Ferda opens his eyes, and his father is sitting in front of him, Erembolt Rosnova. The same conversation from years ago begins again, the engagement to Grand Duchess Valdrova. Ferda finally understands. He has returned to the past, back to the moment that changed his entire life. His father expects him to run away just like before, but this time Ferda already knows who Valdrova truly is. He looks at the engagement agreement in front of him and makes a completely different choice. This time, Ferda Rosnova will not run. He formally accepts the engagement,